Energized show, up the Irish.
Okay, what's going on, guys? Welcome to a brand new episode of The Face Off. Russ, introduce the guest, man.
Today we have the IUR Featherweight title fight. It is the main event between Youcef and Abanoub. Lads, how are you doing?
Very good, thank you. Thanks for having me on the show.
No problem, lads. No problem.
Anything for Irish,
you know, big fights need big shows, and that's why you guys are here. Abanoub, you 100%. Took this fight on short notice. What made you so enticed for this fight? Was it the shiny belt, or was it the chance to face Youcef?
A mix of both. I always wanted to fight Youcef. He's always been in around my weight. We never clashed paths, but we've both been fighting a good while. So it's about time we kind of fought. And on top of that, did you see that IUR belt? It's fucking beautiful, man. It's a nice belt. Like, I was like, that looked good around my waist. So be a good scrap, you know?
And Youcef, when Rory pulled out and Abanoub stepped in, what did you think?
Couldn't believe it at the start, to be honest, because I was so focused on Rory, and he was a southpaw and a tricky kind of southpaw wrestler, and I was trying to get a lot of rounds in with different southpaws from different gyms, and just prepare specifically for him. And that was a mistake on my end. Like, instead of focusing on myself and on my game, I was a bit more focused on him. But as soon as I got this fight, just put that toolbox for the southpaw away and just brought back the one for the orthodox, shorter, smaller brawler of an orthodox fighter, and just ready to go. And I just started working on them skills again. They were already there, just have to sharpen them up, and I'm fresh now, I'm ready to go.
And when Rory pulled out, did you think maybe you weren't going to get a chance to fight for the belt?
Not a chance, no, not for a second. I spoke to the IUR fella, don't know what his name is, but speak to the IUR page, and I told him I was going to take a fight, but I had to be for a belt. I said, no problem. Now, you made mistakes, not for the main event anymore. They fucking changed that, because they have their own fight for another belt. They put him ahead, put him for the main event, and put me in. I think now it's co-main, but it's all good. As long as it's for a belt, I'm happy.
Who knows, Youcef? Sometimes Energized change that around for you. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you never know. You never know.
Yeah, after this,
I'll leave it to you now.
As well. And that's why you can't. That's why you can't miss Youcef versus Fares for the Featherweight Championship on IUR Fighting Championships live November the 21st in Newry and on pay-per-view. So if you want to make sure to pay for the event or go to the event, check out the lads' Instagrams. I've been putting them on the bottom. We'll be tagging them after. Go in, buy the pay-per-view, support Irish MMA. Roscoe, carry on.
And Abanoub, obviously, you know, you knew what you were signing up for when you were fighting Youcef. Where do you think his strengths are?
He's a tricky striker. He's a nice, long, rangy striker. So if he can keep his range, he'll do pretty well. Obviously, I don't think that's going to happen whatsoever because, like he mentioned a while ago, small, little brawler always gets in close. So he's really good when he keeps his range. When I break his range, we'll see how the fight goes from there. But no, he's a decent striker, pretty good striker. I respect that.
Youcef, do you plan on keeping this on the feet, or obviously train under Paddy Hoolan?
100%. 100%. You know me, I'm always keeping on the feet. Always trying to give him that entertaining fight. If it goes to the ground, I think I have the advantage on the ground as well, whether it's against the fence, on the mat. I think I have the advantage on the feet, on the mat, and on the fence. So it doesn't matter. I'm prepared to go everywhere, but I definitely do intend keeping this on the feet.
We'll see about that Sunday anyway.
Yeah, we will see.
We'll see about that.
We will see this Sunday.
Yeah, we will see.
I absolutely love it, lads. I absolutely love it. Lads, obviously, this is like a massive domestic fight. Abanoub, what has Liam Oaks said to you coming into this fight?
Liam's been pretty confident about it because obviously before I take any fight, I always ring Liam. I have a nice chat with Liam. I tell him, look, this is the fight. This is the guy I'm fighting. I send him the footage, a couple of links of him. He has a look. Liam was like, he was more than happy for me to take it. He was like pretty confident in me taking it, even though it's short notice. But to be honest, I don't give a shit about the short notice like you were mentioning a while ago because I'm always training, whether it's for a fight, for not a fight. Every day I'll always show up to the gym. I'm always putting in some sort of work. So I'm always in shape and the weight's good as well. So it's chilling with me.
And Youcef, what did Paddy say to you with the change of opponent?
Just said, do you want to take a fight? I said, of course I'll take a fight. I think he was the only one that actually wanted to take the fight once Rory pulled out. So fair fucks in for taking the fight, but he'll regret it afterwards.
And Youcef, Abanoub is known for running like ultra marathon long distance. He's probably one of the fittest guys in Ireland, let alone the sport. Is your gas tank going to be able to survive with his?
100%. He gassed out in the last fight. He gassed out in the last fight.
Man,
You gassed out in the last fight. You tapped out after 2 seconds. You gassed out in the last fight. Let's say how it is.
Man, I didn't gas out in no fight, man.
You gassed out in the last fight. Go out and watch the fight.
Shut up, man. I didn't gas out in no fight, man. I don't gas out, mate. And that's nothing but facts.
Right. We'll see. We'll see.
We will see.
Yeah, we will see.
Fucking pussy.
Baz is getting...
you big Phil.
Shut up, you, mate.
We'll see who's a pussy on Sunday night. We'll see who the pussy is on Sunday night.
We will see. Listen, I'm going to test your gas tank in every single scenario, man.
Yeah, test me.
I'm going to smack you the fuck in the face, man, and we'll see how you are then.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Well, for the people listening, as I said earlier, you have to make sure to check out the lads' Instagrams to make sure to get the pay-per-view to watch this Sunday, because now this is definitely going to be the most talked about fight this weekend, Ross, yeah?
Absolutely. What's called two lads, they're firm believers that they're going to get their hand raised. Abanoub, what way do you see this fight ending come fight night?
It ends either way with my hand getting raised. I'm not going to fucking be putting out these crazy predictions. Oh, first round KO, 30-second KO. I'm going out, and all I know is I'm 100% getting my hand raised. I'm going to go in, put a high pace on him. Let's see if he can stick with it, and let's see if he can hack it. If he can hack it, fair fucking play to him. But I highly doubt that's going to happen. Talk about my gas tank. We're going to see about that, mate. Oh, my God. Go on.
And Youcef, how do you see this fight ending?
I don't know. We'll see how it goes on tonight. I know I'm going to win the fight. I don't want to push too much and say I'll get a finish. I don't think he'll make it past the second round, to be honest, but fair play to him if he does, and we'll see.
That's another thing as well. The fans want to know, like, where do you actually want to go with your career in mixed martial arts? Like is the goal the UFC? Is the goal Bellator? Is the goal to do internet celebrity boxing? Who knows? Abanoub, what's your goal here in the world of mixed martial arts?
One day I want to be the best in the world. Obviously, I think that's anyone that's serious about the sport or wants to go far with it. I think their biggest goal is to obviously be the best in the world. So hopefully, within the next 10 years, I can get to achieve that, win a UFC title, because that is. Right now, that is the world's most major title, unless some other organization takes over in the next 10 years, which I highly doubt that's going to happen. But my goal is to be the best in the world one day. You know, it's not really specifically get the UFC belt. It's to be the best in the world. If that means I have to get that belt, then I will. But it's a marathon. It ain't a sprint. You know, you would know about running them, mate. But go on, sorry.
Youcef, what about yourself? Where do you want to take your mixed martial arts career?
My goal is to be the greatest of all time. That's the only goal. Like, there's nothing else. I'm not going to settle for anything else. I'm trying to keep working, keep grinding up till I am the greatest of all time, without a question. The day I retire, I want there to be no pressure whatsoever. I am the greatest of all time, and that's it.
Youcef, I'm going to start with yourself. Where would winning the IUR featherweight belt come in your all-time achievements in martial arts so far?
Definitely be the biggest achievement up to date, 100%. It would be the first of many, but it will be the biggest one up to date, 100%. A good way to cap off a good year. Lots of ups and downs. It's been a bit of a hectic year, but be a good way to cap it all off.
And Abanoub,
and it'll be the first belt. It would be the first amateur belt of many. After this fight, it'll be only title fights. And Abanoub, what in the country and in the UK.
And Abanoub, what about yourself? What would win the IUR or featherweight title mean to yourself?
Well, it's going to be my first belt. It's going to be my first title that I actually get to win. So that's a big one for me. And on top of that, I've been grinding really hard this year. You know, I've been pushing paces. I've been traveling. I've been working really hard, training every single day. So I need to win this belt. You know, it's a reward for everything I've been doing. You know, I've been literally every single day busting my ass off in the gym. You know, putting in the work. So this belt is going to show my hard work and dedication towards the sport.
And Abanoub, you're obviously the more experienced fighter going into this fight. You have 9 fights in your record. You've been in there with the likes of Mohammed Makayev, who's taken the pro ranks by storm. Do you think that experience will be an advantage to yourself?
A very big advantage. I every time I fight, I show up. You know, I show up to fight. I come to scrap, and I never back down of a fight. If he wants a fucking dogfight, he's gonna get one. He wants to grapple me, he's gonna grapple. You want to strike, we can strike, man. You know, I show up every single time, and that's due to my experience. I've been in there a lot of times. I've only 9 amateur fights in MMA. I've over 50 in kickboxing. You know, so I've come and put my work in. I've put some time into the cage and into the ring, so I have my experience built up.
And Youcef, do you think his experience matters, or do you think your talent supersedes his experience?
I think my talent, my skills, my hard work, I just think I'm better than him everywhere, whether it's on the feet, on the ground, on the mat. I just think I'm better than him everywhere. That's that. It doesn't matter whether he has 50 kickboxing fights or whatever. I'm the better striker. There's no question about that. And then I think I'm better as well everywhere else. So I don't think it matters. I think skill-wise, I'm just better everywhere.
You're not a better fighter, mate. I'm gonna prove that to you Sunday.
I'm much better fighter. I just think I'm levels ahead, and that's it.
You're levels ahead of me.
Exactly. We get to see on Sunday.
We'll get to see on Sunday. There's no point to chatting shit on this fucking laptop, man. Sunday we go to war. I'll fucking show you that I'm levels ahead of you, mate.
We'll see.
Basmo, I think this could be the main event. I'm excited for this fight more now than ever. Basmo, are you excited for this fight as I am?
Obviously, the second this was announced, we were like, right, we have to get the boys on. What you're doing in the background, lads, where people tune in, all the graft, all the hard work, like it doesn't go unnoticed, especially by ourselves. I'm sure it get noticed by everyone. So thanks a million for coming on after like such a crazy like last couple of years with COVID and stuff coming on. Both of you have the opportunity now to get a belt and have it there for Christmas time. I mean, what an amazing way to finish the year. So that's why I said don't miss Oukacine versus Fares for the IUR Featherweight Championship this Sunday, November the 21st, live in Newry and on pay-per-view. If you want to support the boys, get onto both their Instagrams. The links are there. Make sure to support it. It's going to be an amazing weekend. Ross, anything else to say before we wrap things up?
No, guys, I just want to say when all the domestic fights were announced, we looked at this and we're like, we want to have you guys on. 2 of the top prospects out of both gyms. It's a really exciting fight for the fans. Everyone should support Irish MMA. Everyone should make sure they watch it. We're very excited to watch it. It's definitely guaranteed to be a barn burner one way or the other. So best of skill to both lads. Did you guys have anyone you want to give a shout out to or anything before we head off?
I want to give a shout out to everyone who helped me train for this fight and who's helped me training for the whole year, really. My head coach, Liam, and my younger brother, Fufu, as well.
Shout out Fufu. Youcef?
Yeah, I'll shout out just the whole gym as well. Just they've been very helpful throughout the year. Paddy as well, been through with me this whole year, fight after fight, extra training sessions, extra work together. So big shout out to him, big shout out to Martino as well for holding pads. And shout out to my sponsors as well, Designer Cuts, United Life, Hijama Therapy, and yeah, that's it.
Brilliant. Ross, wrap it up, bud.
So guys, if you have liked this video, make sure to give it a like, leave a comment below who you think is going to win this fight, share it amongst your friends, and look, best of luck to both men on the night. Guys, thanks a million for coming on, and as always, stay energized.
Energized, show up the Irish. Been sussing you guys a couple of times. I've seen a couple of clips. I think you've done some interviews with Dylan Moran and that I saw. So keep going, keep up the good work, guys.